What's a new crew? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Cassandra and today we are sitting down to talk about all the things I got the kids for Christmas. If you're new, I am a mom of 4 and this is kind of everything we worked out this year. I know every family has a different arrangement on how they like to work things out with Santa, but basically how we do Christmas, our arrangement with Santa, is that Santa will bring each of our children one gift and then mom and dad supply the rest. This has changed over the years. Back when we were a smaller family, we only had 1 or 2 kids. Santa brought a family gift, which is something that we did for, like I said, the first couple of years. Having kids, we liked that. We had 2 little girls. They're less than 2 years apart. It was very easy to find a toy or an activity. Sometimes it was a game or something small that Santa would bring our children, or our family rather, and he just addressed it to the Smet family, and it was something that all of us could do together. They were things like Play-Doh or a snowman making kit, maybe they were sleds to play outside, like that. But as our family has grown, we've added more children. We have a son as well now, so that changes things a little bit. We've just decided that it was a little bit more suitable for our family at that stage that Santa would just bring all of our kids one gift and we would supply the rest of the kind of gifting. We also do a gift exchange just between our children, so it's kind of like a secret Santa between the 4 kids. Usually on like December 1st, we put all the kids' names in a hat. You guys know how a secret Santa works, and they get to open those gifts from each other to each other on Christmas Eve. I have those things here. We'll share those with you as well, but we're just gonna work our way through. I think I'm gonna do oldest to youngest just to keep things simple for myself here. So we're gonna start with my oldest, who is 9. I do have some gifts that were just too big and too cumbersome to pull out and show for this video, so I will just like insert pictures if I can find a photo, and then obviously tell you what it is. So we're gonna start with each of our kids kind of got like one bigger gift and then a handful of smaller things. We didn't really put a budget on each kid this year. This is the first year we've ever done that. Usually we have like a budget number that we're sticking to. This year we bought a lot more throughout the year. I shopped a lot more sales, and we just kind of like had items that we knew we wanted to get for each kid and just kind of got those items. This is definitely the most money we've ever spent on Christmas for the kids. I think that's just because prices on everything is going up, but some of our kids are also getting older and we just really want to get them quality things that they're going to play with for a really long time, can be passed down to other kids. We're expecting baby number 5, so even like the things I get my 2-year-old, I'm sure that we can save and pass down to the newer baby that's going to be coming in 2025. So that was kind of our thinking on things. But London's big gift is a BB gun. This is something that she asked for all year. We kind of went back and forth because she either wanted a BB gun or like a beginner's archery bow. My husband and I don't know a whole lot about archery. Neither one of us hunt that way. My husband does have a crossbow, but like I said, very new for us, so we decided to go with a BB gun. She does hunt every year, but she uses like the same rifle my husband used as he was a kid, and supervised, all those things, has a adult with her always because she is only 9, but we wanted to kind of like get her own gun. That way my husband can really walk her through like proper maintenance and just taking care of it, and having the responsibility of like, this is yours. If you're gonna hunt every year, you do your hunter safety course and all of those things. Let's see how you take care of this weapon, how responsible you are with this weapon as it being yours, making sure that it ends up in the safe every night, or it's always in the safe. When you're done using it, it goes back in the safe. We're not just like leaving it out, all of those gun safety things. And in a handful of years, all goes well, we will upgrade and get her maybe like her own hunting rifle or something, if in a couple of years hunting is still something that she enjoys doing. So there's that was her big gift this year. The other thing that's not here, I got both of my older girls a pair of like little Ugg fuzzy boots. They're not actually Uggs, but like that kind of thing. I found London's at Aldi. I think they were like $9.99 or something like that. She's gonna really like them. The kids, the older girls, have had boots like this in the past. They wear them all winter long. They really like them. So I got her a pair because she had outgrown her previous pair. There's that. Those are the two things I don't have sitting in front of me. The other thing that she got that she really liked, I got her one of these books for her birthday. London is really into Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. I liked them growing up, so I turned them on for the kids and like kind of got them into that. And London really likes it. She watches it all the time, loves them. So I got her one book for her birthday and she really wanted more. London is my avid reader. She reads every single night in bed before she goes to sleep, loves to read. So these are something that she kind of looked on Amazon and picked out a ton that she wanted, kind of showed me her favorite ones, and I ordered 2 of them. They're pretty cost effective. I think these ones were like under 10 bucks a book, but they're comic book style. She really likes comic books as well, so it's kind of like 2 of her favorite things, but they're really great. So I ended up getting her Katara and the Pirates Silver and Toph Beifong's Metal Bending Academy. I think she's gonna be really excited to open these. So I got her 2 of them and I'm just gonna slowly keep adding to her collection of these books because she really does like them. I have to decide as we're wrapping what present is going to come from Santa. We don't always know as we're buying, but usually it's something smaller. So like for London, it will either be the boots or like these books, and then we just do something smaller that comes from Santa, and then everything else comes from mom and dad. The thing London loves to do in her free time is put together Lego sets. So I bought this one through Walmart's Black Friday. It's the Friends brand. She really likes these ones. So I just kind of was scrolling through whatever was on the Black Friday deals and got her the one that I thought she would like the most. So this is a lighthouse and rescue center. The one thing she's been asking for with her Legos is to get more people. So when I was looking through these sets, I was trying to find ones that came with a lot of people. So this one comes with 2 different girls, but it also comes with a ton of animals, which is another thing that the kids really like to do when they're like just like free building Legos, is play with the animals and the people. So it comes with a crazy amount of animals, 2 more people. She'll really like that. But I think I paid like $47 for this during the Black Friday deals. It might have been a little less than that. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember it was a good deal, so I bought it. Now, London's like Secret Santa gift, she ended up getting from a sibling a slime making kit and some new yarn for crocheting. We set a $25 limit for our Christmas Eve / Secret Santa gifts. We think that that's a good budget for the kids to be able to go and kind of find something for a sibling, and it's actually usually one of my favorite moments during the holidays for the kids, because when I'm taking kids to go shop for their siblings, they usually end up picking things and having ideas that Joe or myself never would have thought of. Like I probably wouldn't have thought to get London fun yarns for crocheting, but her sister did. So she went right to the yarn section, picked out a couple really fun balls of yarn, like different colors, different textures, really soft ones, because London's really into crocheting right now as well. So she picked out some of those and some slimes, or like a slime making kit. You'll notice as we go through the Christmas Eve gifts, our kids usually always pick each other some sort of STEM project, because they all really like doing those STEM projects. So, and they all go separately. They all pick, it's like an outing with just mom or dad and you get to go to the store, pick out some things, and they always end up in the STEM project section picking out different things for the siblings, which I think is really cool. So let's move on to Laken, who is 7. We'll start off with Laken's big gift, which I also don't have here. Fun fact, 3 of my 4 kids are left-handed, and it can be difficult to find kids left-handed items. We all really like to golf, like just casually. None of us are really that great, but My brother-in-law owns and operates a golf course, so oftentimes like in the winter we'll go to the golf course and play on like the golf simulators to get out and do something, but most frequently we end up just like taking putters or little wedges and just kind of like putt around the yard. We live on 3 acres, so there's lots of open space for the kids to just kind of like hit balls back and forth and play and just kind of like practice. But because Laken specifically is left-handed, we only have a right-handed set of kids golf clubs, and you can tell like my 3 left-handed kids are my 3 younger kids, and they really fumble over like using right-handed things, which makes a lot of sense. Like it's just not something that's gonna make sense in your brain to, you're like, you know what I mean, it's just backwards. So we ended up getting her a left-handed set of youth golf clubs, just a kid starter kit. It comes with like a driver, a wedge, a putter, and probably like some sort of iron. A very basic starting kit. I remember getting a golf set like this as a kid for like a birthday present. I absolutely loved it, so this will work. We decided not to get Colt, who is my going on 5-year-old son, a set of golf clubs, even though he also likes to putt around the yard and stuff, just because him and Laken are the same size and because they're both left-handed, they can share the golf clubs, at least for this year or maybe even next year. If it becomes something where they continue to like to golf and it's something that they want to take more seriously and like really take up as a hobby, then I'm more than happy to get him his own set. But I just didn't think it was necessarily practical to have 2 sets of left-handed golf clubs when the kids are more than happy to share. It like doesn't cause issues for them to share, so there's kind of my reasoning on that. But she got a left-handed set of golf clubs, and that was like her big gift for this year. These are Laken's boots that I got for like just a fun winter fuzzy boot. They're sequenced, they're rainbows, they kind of reminded me of mermaid tails. Very up Laken's alley. She will love these. She will wear them until the soles fall off of these things, I promise you. But once again, I got these on Amazon during either Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I think I paid like $14 for these, which is a pretty good price in my opinion. So these will be highly loved for her throughout the season. This is a little bit of a random one, but we love to play games here. We always do game nights, like just with my husband, myself, and the kids. But when our schedules kind of align, I like to invite my sister over or my dad. My brother's actually upstairs right now. He's home on military leave and he's playing games with my husband while I'm down here filming. We love to do game nights. We have a full closet full of games. Well, at the last game night, my sister brought over this Tenzi game, and Laken absolutely loved it. It was very fun. It's just a dice game, but really great. And I typed it in on Amazon, and sure enough, they had it on Amazon, so I ordered it for them. It was just a fun, easy game. I would say even Colt, being like he's turning 5 after Christmas, Colt could easily play this game. A lot of fun. So I think this would be great for kids all the way up into adults. It would make a great stocking stuffer as well, or an Easter basket stuffer if you're thinking that far ahead. But Laken loved this game, so I knew instantly I was gonna get it. So here is our own Tenzi. Grew up in the era of My Little Pet Shop. Everything, it was like the only thing me and my sister wanted for Christmases and birthdays. And I will never forget the Christmas I got the My Little Pet Shop like big playhouse. I do not remember what it was called, but if you grew up in that generation, you know what I'm talking about. And I remember opening it for Christmas and was just elated. It was like the best thing ever. So when I saw that My Little Pet Shops were making a comeback, I knew that I wanted to get them for the kids. Laken specifically has a teacher that has like a big bin of these in the classroom, and she lets the kids play with them during free time or when like they have to do inside recess or something because of weather. And Laken loves them. So we've been kind of like slowly getting her them, and I found these. So I found these at like a local small gift shop. When we were in Green Bay for like a comedy concert. We had traveled there to go see Shane Gillis for me and my husband's birthday, and we had some time to kill, so we went into this toy shop that we never would have gone in regularly, and they had a bunch of My Littlest Pet Shops. So I got her this set. I think she'll really like these. She'll be very excited. But to go with this, we got her kind of like, it was the closest thing to a house that I could find, because I was trying to find her some sort of house, but it's kind of just like a little circus stage. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but nonetheless, she will still really like it. But it came with a couple more pet shops and a couple like little accessory things. I know that all 4 of my kids will play with this. Even Colt, I'm sure, will sit down and play with these as well. But here we go. And I know for a fact that she's getting more My Littlest Pet Shops from family members for Christmas as well. So I'm sure she will have like a whole gangle of these things by the end of the Christmas season. For Laken's Christmas Eve gifts, she got this Grow and Glow terrarium. So this is like another one of those STEM projects that one of her siblings picked for her. But it's just a terrarium that you get to make, and it kind of like grows and comes to life, and the rocks are glow in the dark. It's very Laken, so I think this was a really good pick. And then a toy that they ended up picking were these little live pets. She got one of these for her birthday in September. She absolutely loves them, so they ended up picking this one. It's a little bunny, and it's very cute. It just comes with the little things, and they have either 2, 3, or 4 babies. So you get the mama and you get a couple babies, and she absolutely loves them. So she got this one. That's what was in the $25 budget. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Colt. Colt he turns 5 just a handful of days after Christmas. You're gonna notice he does have like 1 or 2 extra gifts, but that is because we shop for Christmas and his birthday at the same time. So as we're wrapping, we'll kind of figure out what we want to get him for Christmas and what we want to save for his birthday. We just shop together because it's so close after Christmas that we don't want to like go into stores and deal with any of that stuff. His birthday's January 1st, so it's still like really crazy. You're dealing with a lot of people trying to make returns, it's just, you know how it is at the end of the year. So we kind of just do it all at once. So Colt saw this while I was scrolling Amazon, and he was sitting next to me. He goes, I want that. If you need to know anything about Colt, he absolutely loves Monster Jam. It's his favorite thing. Him and my husband go every year to Monster Jam. It's his absolute favorite. But he loves El Toro Loco. So he wanted this set. It's basically like every paint job he's had since 1999, all the way up to 2013. So this is his. He got 5 Monster Jams, and you're gonna see that this makes a lot of sense for everything else that he got. Other thing that Colt really likes are these Gujitsus. He kind of discovered these, I think, through a friend at school who brought a Gujitsu for show and tell, and then Colt fell in love with them, and now he collects them as well. So he got a couple over the course of the last couple weeks. He got one in his stocking from St. Nick, but he specifically asked for this one, King Hydra, and we ordered it, and this thing was $40. 40 bucks. And it was a bit much, but this is specifically something he asked for, so I went ahead and got it. And strangely enough, I think this is the gift I paid the absolute most for, and you're gonna see some of the other gifts I have back there, and you're gonna be shocked that this is the thing I spent the most money on. So technically, this is his big gift because it was the most money, but I have better gifts back there, so make that make sense. The thing Colt really likes is Pokemon, but not necessarily like watching Pokemon. He just likes to collect the cards and kind of like scroll through the cards and look at them and stuff. One thing he specifically asked for was a Pokemon binder, so I enlisted the help of my 9-year-old to help me pick the best Pokemon book, and this is the one she picked. It holds like 550 cards, so there's that. Okay, this was another one that I got on a Black Friday Amazon deal, and it is a Monster Jam garage. It comes with a Gravedigger, which is also one of his favorite Monster Jam trucks, rather, or like characters. I don't really know how you want to classify it, but this was something that was originally like I don't know, 110 bucks or something like that, and I got it for like $37 or something like that. It was ridiculous. So I found it on Amazon for a Black Friday deal, but I also found an online coupon that I could click and it brought the price down even further. So this was originally supposed to be his big gift, but some things just don't end up the way you think they're going to. But he's going to love this. He specifically wanted something for like a track or something like that for his trucks. So I thought this was really cool, but I also thought this is something he could just like put up in his room, and like something he could actually put his monster trucks on, make it almost like a display, kind of have a place to like put them away. So I thought this would be nice for him. So he's really going to like this. But then I was walking through Walmart like 2 days ago. We had some time to kill in between doctor's appointments, and I walked down the clearance aisle and I found this is the World Finals Supercharged Speedway, also from Monster Jam. Comes with Megalodon and a different like style grave digger, but this is basically just like a big racetrack. I'm sure you can see, you can't quite see the sales sticker here, but it was on clearance for $30. When I scanned it, it was $59.97 with my Walmart app. Like to check what the previous price was, because I don't always trust the sticker here, because sometimes it'll tell you a different number to make it seem like a better deal. But that's what it said it was. So I went ahead and got it. They actually had like 4 boxes of these in the clearance aisle. I had to restrain myself because I also have a nephew who loves Monster Jam. He has a birthday coming up at the beginning of the year, so I almost bought a second one to give him as a birthday present. I probably should have, but that's okay. But I also got Colt this. So I don't know if he's going to get one of these for Christmas, one of these for his birthday, or if we're just going to let him open both of them and be like super elated and whatnot. But I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go yet. This was a complete impulse buy, but I kind of don't care because I know he's really gonna love it and it's gonna get a lot of views and a lot of play. And honestly, all I could think about was him and his cousins, like his boy cousins, coming over and just playing so much with this. I have my nieces and nephews over all of the time, so I know how much play is gonna get used out of these, not only with my kids but with them as well. So there's that. Okay, Colt's last gift. I know it seems like a lot, but like I said, some of it's his birthday stuff. I also ordered, or my husband actually ordered this off of Amazon as well. We did a lot of online shopping this year. It just worked better for us. But it's a shooting target. It's like an electronic shooting game. Colt has a ton of Nerf guns and a ton of Nerf bullets, but they're just like little pop-up targets. They come up and down and you can shoot them over or shoot them as they come up. We thought this would be really fun for him as well. So there's that. That is kind of his like present for Colt's at Christmas Eve gifts. He also got a STEM kit. He got this paint your own dino race cars. So it's just a bunch of cars. They're shaped like dinosaurs, and it comes with the paint and the paintbrush and stuff, and you just get to paint them. He'll really like this. And then plus he'll be able to play with the dino cars and stuff, which I thought was really fun. And then the sister who got him thought he would like some of these mini Gujitsus instead of the big ones, just to kind of like get something different. So she picked him this Gujitsu's mini set. It comes with 6 of the Gujitsus, and she was very excited when she saw this because she knew that Colt was really gonna like it. So okay, now we're gonna move on to Cleo, who is the final child. She had just turned 2 a couple days before Christmas. Her big Christmas present I also don't have here. It's a big play kitchen. She went with us to the school recently for like parent-teacher conferences, and in Colt's kindergarten classroom they had a huge kitchen set up. She absolutely loved it. Like, I could not pull her away from it. She absolutely was enamored by it. So I knew for Christmas we were going to order her one. My husband ended up once again looking through Amazon, found her just like a decently nice play kitchen. I think we paid $89 for it. It is definitely a big gift. It's definitely more money than I think I've ever spent on a 2-year-old for a Christmas present, usually because small things keep them happy, and they don't really care. And my stance on it is, why buy really expensive things when they're little and they don't care as much? Like, they're going to be just as happy usually with a $15 toy as they will a $90 toy. However, once again, I think all 4 of my kids are going to play with this play kitchen. I think it's something all 4 of them can come together and play. They like to play restaurant. They'll push like a little kids picnic table and set up the restaurant. They all play together. They're really going to like it. So that's my thinking on that. But the like deal of a lifetime I found for Cleo this year, once again, was also through Walmart's Black Friday. I ended up getting her this water table. Originally it was like, I think $80 or $90. I got it for $19 just because it's out of season. They're probably just trying to get rid of stock. It's not as tall as I thought it was, but that's okay. I'm not super mad about it. It does come with the water table and like 40 toys and things. Obviously, like it has on the picture here, you can also fill it with sand. But if you're looking for something to do in the winter time, we live in Wisconsin, we're not playing outside with this throughout the winter. Well, I mean, we could. I could set it up and bring in snow from outside and just put a towel underneath this for the kids to play. That's definitely an option. You could also fill it with like dried beans and make it a sensory bin for the kids. But there's that. We might just kind of keep this in the box and keep it tucked away until springtime and pull it out. But she, when we do pull this out and put together, is going to be very excited about it. So there was kind of my deal of a lifetime. Cleo pretty much comes with me to every store I ever go in because I do a lot of my shopping during the day when my big kids are at school. Cleo picked this out for herself. It is a bluey little piano thing. I'm sure this is going to be something me and my husband are going to be really happy with in a couple of days after she opens it, because it's all we're going to hear. But it will keep her very happy. She loved it in the store, played with it in the cart, and instead of letting her come home and open it, I just kind of took it and stuck it away, and she forgot completely about it. But she will be enamored when she opens it back up. And there's that. I'm pretty sure I also bought this in the clearance aisle. That's usually how things ended up going this year, is I just shopped a lot of clearance things while I was in and out of stores. It is this Bluey house. She really likes Bluey, as you can tell, but this is something I think she's gonna get so much playtime out of. Her, and she has 2 cousins who are within a couple weeks age of her, and I know that come Christmas they're all gonna be playing with this, all the little Bluey characters and stuff. But it did come with a bingo. Just kidding, it came with a Bluey. But she's really going to like this, so I'm really excited about that. I think that's something that even as she gets a little bit older, 3, 4, she'll still be playing with this. So for Cleo's Christmas Eve stuff, this is the last stuff I have to show you. My oldest picked Cleo this year out of the name bucket, and she has the clearance shopping gene. Like, she loves to find a good deal, and she found some really good deals. So she wanted to go to Walmart, and she wanted to walk down the clearance aisle to find stuff for Cleo's Christmas Eve gift, and she found some pretty good stuff. All of their Blueys were on sale for I think like $6. So she got her the 2 sets that she thought Cleo would like the most, or like based off the episodes Cleo likes the most. So she picked out the little characters from the onesie episode. Cleo thinks that this episode is hilarious. She laughs at it all the time. And then she also picked out a Chili and a baby Bluey, because I think she just thought it was cute. So there's that. And London knows about all the magic about Christmas time, so she was really excited because I was able to tell her that Mom and Dad got Cleo a Bluey Christmas, or Bluey house for Christmas. So she knew definitely she wanted to get some characters to go along with the Bluey house. The other thing she ended up picking for Cleo is a little puzzle. Walmart always sells these puzzles during Christmas time. They're $5. They're wooden, they're Melissa and Doug, they're really great. I've gotten these for my kids a handful of times throughout the years, but she wanted to get Cleo a puzzle because every time we go to the library, Cleo likes to play with the puzzles while we're there. So she ended up getting her this farm one because she thought Cleo would really like it, mostly because Cleo really likes ducks and it had ducks on it. So there is that. Just like that, now I am surrounded by a sea of Amazon and Walmart boxes that I hadn't opened until right before filming this video, and surrounded by toys. It's like a preview of what Christmas morning is going to be like when your living room gets full of wrapping paper and just toys everywhere. But it's a good feeling, it's a good thing. So that is everything we ended up purchasing for our 4 kids for Christmas. Like I said, we did things a lot differently this year. Usually we stick to a budget for each specific kid, but this year we just kind of bought, which is very, very rare for us. Like, we've never done that ever before at all. Ben and I just did the calculations last night because all the presents came in and we had the totals and everything. On average, we spent a little under, right around $200 per kid. So total we spent $600 on Christmas this year. But some of those items were like London's gun, which was a little bit over $100. Like, I'm sure we ended up spending more on London than we did on Cleo. Colt got a lot of really big things, but pretty much everything that we got for him, we got on clearance or a Black Friday deal or something. So even though Colt got really big things, I just did a better, or my husband and myself did a better job of like finding things on clearance, finding things on a Black Friday deal or something like that. So it kind of lowered our average, which is nice. So there's that. But just a whole different experience this year. But some of it also helped because I bought things throughout the year this year. Some of these things I've been sitting on since like June. Like with Laken's My Little Pet Shop things, some of, what else did I get? Some of London's Avatar books. I've been sitting on those for a couple of months. This for Cleo, I think I bought back in July. So things were just spread out a little bit more this year, so it didn't seem as bad. But I did a bulk of the shopping during Black Friday because I just found a lot of really good online deals, which was great. But I feel like this video is long enough without me rambling at the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a fantastic holiday season. Let me know down below, what are some of your favorite family traditions? Did you get your kids some really awesome gifts this year that you're like super excited to watch them open? Or maybe your grandkids, you just know you got them something super awesome. I feel like there's nothing better than when you know you nailed it on a Christmas gift and you are just so excited to watch that person open it and see their face. So that's my favorite part of the holidays. But here we go. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me, especially with such a long-winded video today. But thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys.